Hello, viewers. Today I'm going to present How to Prepare for the AMC8 by Darshetty. The first step is to try 3 to 4 or a few recent AMC8 year mock tests. So, this is going to be really helpful for you because you can assess your weaknesses and strengths, and that is also very helpful because you know what to focus on. And for example, if you get a 12 out of 25 and you notice that many of your mistakes are on probability, then you can maybe look at some AOPS book on probability, like intro or intermediate, and then you'll improve a lot in that field. And it can help you set a realistic target for the upcoming AMC8 based on the amount of time you have and what things you need to improve on, which is why this is placed in the early steps. Step 2, the learning phase. So this phase is, I would say, the most important out of all of them because you need to actually learn the concepts that will be there for the test. So take me for an example. I went through a 2-month learning phase where I watched a lot of videos of math and I took down some notes, and I have a notebook of all these concepts. And this really helped me because now I can easily memorize everything that's there, and it helps me not forget stuff. And the most crucial part is to take notes because no one can just understand everything on the first go and without forgetting anything. So it's really important to take notes, and you need to personalize those notes, as just writing down textbook definitions might not always be the best for you. So you really want to customize your notes so that you can read it and it really resonates with you. Step 3. So for the third step is when you actually strengthen your problem solving skills by working on harder problems. So when you're preparing for the AMC8, you don't want to just try AMC8 problems. You want to try harder problems so that you can actually improve a lot on AMC8, because this holds for many math contests and real life. If you work on something much harder, what you're used to becomes extremely easy. And this is easily seen in the contrast of AMC10 and AMC8. And if you see the AMC8 problems in contrast to AMC10 problems are easily at least 3 times harder. So learning AMC10, and even if you don't get such a good score on AMC10, it'll help you a lot on AMC8. So you have to trust me on that. And actually, personal experience, when I got a low score on the AMC8 last year, I decided to try some AMC10 problems, and now my score improved drastically, going up by around 9 to 10 points on average. And if you don't know any of the solutions to these hard problems, it's totally okay. As first of all, they're super hard compared to what you usually try. And assume you don't know and a very good way to know the problem solving tactic is to note down that problem and its solution. And then maybe you try it a week later armed with that knowledge. And that should make most of the problems easy to solve by second try. And in the same way, this can help you solve AMC8 problems. Like, let's say there's a really hard AMC10 probability problem, and then you know how to solve that. So if a similar thing comes on the AMC8, you'll know a general way how to solve it. Step 4. Adapt to the exam environment. This is another extremely crucial step, and even though it might be the technically easiest out of all of them, it plays a big role because in this time you'll be managing your time management. You'll be maybe looking at some wikis on math to find some specific statistics regarding the AMC that may help you. Like, for example, the density of concepts and which concepts are covered most. And in this case for AMC8, it's usually number theory, and next would be algebra and probability, and geometry occurs sometimes. But just because you look at these websites doesn't mean you should govern your practicing by them. This is just to be seen as guidance, as it could help you to focus a bit more on number theory and algebra, so that when you actually encounter the test, you'll probably get more of them right. Now for the conclusion. This is the aftermath of the exam. Even if you didn't achieve anything, you didn't achieve what you wanted in the test, it's completely fine, as Your skill set will always help you in the real world, your math skill set. And even if you fail on the AMC8, it gives you a lot of valuable insight to math that could help you. Like, for example, it could help you achieve better in other easier contests, like the Math Kangaroo and the Neotic compared to the AMC8. But if you achieved what you desired, um, you can enjoy your success as you deserved it. But remember to not take it too seriously and be overconfident of yourself, as every year the tests drastically change, and even though you might get maybe a 20 plus on one test, you could easily get a 15 the next year, because you need to always be on your feet for math competitions. And remember to always enjoy the process. Thanks for watching. So like and subscribe if you like it, and further content regarding AMC8, AMC10 and AMC12 will be posted on this channel.